Good morning. Oh my god, sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wait, let me back up a second. This is really uncomfortable. First thing in the morning is just me standing there. Hi. Hi. Hello. How is everybody? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Well, it's morning for me. It's crab. It's so early that I read that as it's crab LTG, and I was like, crab low tier god? What? What is happening? Okay. Hey, post off Kai Crablings. Hello. How was your experience? Hello, everybody. It's quite early. I was sort of sitting in front of the computer, sort of dissociating a bit because for some reason I had like not like bad sleep, but uncomfortable sleep. Crab yourself now. Waiting in the airport for 4 more hours so I can at least watch stream. What? What's going on with the American airport? What's going on with American airports? What? Why does this always happen? Why is it always like this? Also, by the way, I got to meet the one and only Kanizawa. You did? I heard she's so mean. I heard she's not even British. Got my flight back to UK in 1 hour. You went to Off-Kai. Oh, sorry, my voice. How am I? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay. Don't you mean Kani Kanzawa? Oh my god. Oh, I've gone and done it, haven't I? I haven't gone and just spelt my name wrong on all the checkies. I didn't realize until the last one, because I was planning, so my off-Kai meet and greet was at 5:45 a.m. for me. And they wanted me to do the checky signings because I asked them afterwards. I was like, can I go back to sleep? And they said, no, you have to stay up. You have to stay up and you have to do the checkies, which is fine. I get it. It was like the last hour of the convention. I understand. But I think the reason why I spelt my name wrong was because it was really early. It's okay, we're not here for your spelling ability. I should at least have a good grasp on grammar. Chop candy, sign more checkies. Yeah, so lots of things happened since we spoke one-to-one. Me directly to you. Directly channel into you. I have 2 collabs. Good tired crab. A little bit, but not too tired. There are people that are more tired, so I feel like I shouldn't complain. I had a collab with Mickey. That was so much fun. It was so much fun collabing with my old friend again. I hope we get to collab again soon. I should ask her if she wants to do it again. And then I did a drawing collab with Bon and Viri, and let me tell you, I laughed so much. I don't think I've laughed so much during a collab. I just felt like we had a really good chemistry, the 3 of us. Because I've never collabed with them before. So I was like, how is this gonna go? But it turned out like we all got on so well. But they were fun. That's good. I'm glad that they were fun. My morning voice, sorry. Remember, the answer is always, you mean y'all just met? Yeah, I mean, I've known Viri for a while because she's kind of goat animator, right? And I've known Bon for a while because, one, I'm just in love with their design, and I'm in love with them, I think. It felt like you guys knew each other forever. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. And I was like, we have to do more stuff together. Who knew threesome and that women could get along? So true. So true. Yeah, I wasn't too brutally boob knocked. I realized I was of a similar boobage as them. But yeah, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing that collab. I had a lot of fun, and they're so good at drawing. I kind of felt like they're good at doing. Yeah, it was a really fun stream. It felt like we covered a lot of topics from um being anime. I learned a lot about American high schools and how they're not like the 90s movies that I know and love. They're actually how can I say this? Probably just like more normal than I think. Probably just like more normal. Kind of like how Americans probably think that British high schools or British schools are like Harry Potter. You know. Wait, I was trying to do. I was trying to think, like, apart from the boarding school, and I was like, wait, there's magic in Harry Potter. I was like, wait, there's magic in Harry Potter. It's like, yeah, the magic is all real. I hope you guys had a good time at Off Kai. I was batting off FOMO like no one's business. I was like, get away, get away, get away. I was batting off FOMO like no one's business a little bit. I was trying to do JOMO where it's like, oh, I would have been really tired by the flight and everything, and I would have been really grumpy for like a few days. You didn't even go to school in the castle. Fake Brit confirmed. I had a there was one building that was, excuse me, my brain, hold on, I'm trying to yap into oblivion and my brain is not here yet. I'm exhausted because I'm older AF. Yeah, you said in our meet and greet, you said that your knees hurt. Skill issue. Not counting the times that my knees have hurt from standing up for too long. It's okay. Next year will be your year. I don't know if I'd attend in person, cause like the next Offkai is in April. That's so soon. That's like a whole term worth of pregnancy. You could have a baby in that time and call it Offkai Gen 6. I don't know if I go to Offkai in person because it's so much easier. I mean, I do love seeing all my friends and everything. Wait, what do you mean April? Yeah, the next Offkai's in April. I was shocked too. I don't know if I go to Offkai in person because I think I just like doing stuff from my house. But I wanna hang out with people, so I wonder if I maybe wouldn't go to, I don't know, because I've done meet and greets. Well, I know somebody that did meet and greets, like on site, where they take you to a little room, and the person that I used to know, they told me like it was horrible. It was horrible. It was literally horrible. I hated it. I really did, because it would come into so many issues. I know that Offkai is professional enough for them not to be issues. Somebody that I used to know, yeah. Yeah, they took me. The one I did at Dokumi was so. Wait, the one. I mean, the one that I know the person that did at Dokumi once. The one that at Dokumi, apparently, from the source I have, was so. It was so bad. They took this person. They took this person. They were just so unorganized. It was really horrible to deal with. Crab, how is the weather treating you? Got an aircon yet? I live in Japan. I've always had aircon. I don't leave my house because I have aircon. I do not leave my house. Sometimes I think, oh, I could go outside and have fun and enjoy myself and go be sociable, or I could stay inside my air-conditioned castle instead. Yeah, I have to I have to stay inside because Japan is... Yesterday wasn't too bad. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but I was... Yeah, AC is very nice. It is very nice. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but it was still hot. It was still humid. But Japan is really hot. It is really hot. And you know what's starting as well? Is the screaming bugs that happen during the summertime. The Higurashi when they cry. I had to fight the Japanese system to get my AC fixed. The horror of being told to talk to the other guy, then have him talk to the other guy. Yeah, that's basically how it is. That's basically how it is. Yeah, the loud screaming bugs. It's over 40 degrees though. It was last summer. Last summer there was a whole week where it was excuse me. Hello everybody. Last week there was a whole week. No, sorry. Last summer there was a whole summer where it was like ass heat. It was so bad. It was like 41, 45 at sometimes. I decided to go to this museum on the hottest day of the summer, and I was with somebody. Like, we went together, and I was just non-verbal until we got into an air-conditioned room the entire time. Yeah, it does get that hot. Subtropical moment. So gross. Really gross. Really freaking gross. Horrible. I was getting baked. I was turning bright red. I was turning so red. I love Japan. Suddenly I can't go to onsen because I have big tats. There are sentos that you can go to that allow tattoos. You just might need to share the bathtub with some scary looking dudes, I guess. Scary looking Japanese dudes of you. It's okay. I believe that you can mock them. You can intimidate them. I believe it. I believe it. Museums are air conditioned, but that's what I mean. Is when we were walking to the museum, I was just non-verbal and I just didn't say anything. It was in Roppongi or something. And as soon as we got into the museum, I was like, great, okay, let's get our tickets. I just suddenly perked up. I just have insane, like, dissociative in that way. Insane non-verbal. Try riding a common train. I would not want to be... It was nice meeting and eating your off-kai. It was kind of, yeah, it was so nice to meet you, UN. Oh yeah, I should stop talking about the weather and start talking about off-kai, really. Yeah, off-kai was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun, people that attended. It seemed like I've not seen anybody on the TL complain at all, actually. Which is amazing, because I follow a lot of VTubers too. The only thing I saw, which was crazy, is... What was it? Let me read the... People booking... okay, this is from Bond's, like, alt account. This is from their, like, Yap account. This is the only thing I saw where I was like... what the hell? People booking it after getting their immersion broken after seeing their Oshi IRL is literally a nightmare scenario. So basically, people were meeting their Oshi IRL because people give out stickers, I guess, and stuff. And afterwards, they were tweeting like, oh, I just met my Oshi IRL and I think I'm gonna unstan her or something. I'm gonna, like, de-Oshi her. That is scary as hell. That is actually genuinely a nightmare scenario. That is so scary. Why? What do you mean? Come on. That makes me proper scared. That means that you just weren't strong enough. That means that you just weren't strong enough, I feel. Actually, okay. I don't get that at all. Yeah, I know. They are weak. Weak and cringe behavior. It was, when I read that, I was like, that is so scary. That makes me never want to go to, like, publicly announce it. I'm at an event ever. That is so scary. What is meeting your Oshi IRL like, in your opinion? I mean, I think it's probably just the same, right? Yeah, the Discord face reveals, right? Wait, hold on. Taku says, it was my first off-kai, and other than overspending, buying too much for my luggage to hold, walking a billion steps a day, and meeting so many from other fandoms for the first time was amazing. Yeah, like, just hanging out in person is just so fun. Yeah, I mean, this has only happened to me once. And you guys know about the story, right? Is that I met Big N in person, just coincidentally. And afterwards, I was a bit like, what? I kind of was like, why did I just do that? It's like, just spilling my sweeties everywhere, just being like, why did I just do that? But it just happened so confident. Like, I wasn't even wearing a mask or anything. But he's still sticking around, so I must have not made that bad of an impression. I was really worried that afterwards he was like, hey, what? I mean, my hair is red, IRL. I was dressed as Teto, I guess. So he must have thought, oh, she's just dressed as Teto. I was in cosplay when I met him. I was dressed as Teto. I was actually being Teto. I was actually being Greg's Teto at that point. Yeah, and he was just really nice and normal. Wait, nah, he was completely cool with it. We briefly talked about it. That is really scary. That is scary. Okay, shiver me timbers. Close enough, I guess. Yeah, I could have been the most Teto that I've ever been in that moment. That is scary. Okay, alright. Right, I am scared now. Teto Zala, yeah, so I'm glad to see... Who's that again? Teto? The famous Teto? The famous Teto that everyone loves? You're also British, so I assume your skin is also red as soon as you step in the sun for 5 minutes. Well... No, not quite, actually. I actually tan. I'm one of those white people that tans instead of goes red. I don't, even without sunscreen, I don't go red. I've never gotten, like, because I'm not that kind of white. It was nice to see also kind of merch. Okay, yeah, did anybody buy merch? That's proper nice. That's proper nice. Oh, that's quite nice, that is. Yeah, I have, like, the rare white, like... I have the rare, like, white person buff. Yeah, it's true. I'm already red. Did anybody buy any merch? I knew there was, like, 2 knocking about, but I only got keychains. There was a wiggle thing somebody had during my meet and greet. And that looked really cute. I want one for myself. But I think I'm gonna try really hard to make sure there's more. I mean, I don't know how. Like, how do I do this? But I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna try and work really hard that there's more canny merch at next off-kai. I'm gonna try really hard. I'm gonna send my brainwaves to people and be like, make canny Zawa merch. Make canny Zawa merch. I couldn't find the wiggle. I couldn't find the tweet. I think it was by Lobs. Welcome back, Canny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, IT Borg. Thank you. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Super Chats are back. But I'm still... Memberships aren't open because I'm still waiting for the emotes to be drawn. And also the badges too. So Super Chats are on. Like, monetization is on. But my PG's not been on this entire time. Where is it? Oh, wait, no, it has. Oh, great. Oh, it has. Okay. Okay, I'm just being crazy. Super chats are free. They're not free, but they're technically free. Yeah, yes, Lobsy. It was they that got the wiggling creature. Hi, Eris. Hello, hello, hello. Only the red ones are free. That's true. Malkosh, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yeah, an Akazuma. Thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you for the $100. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's a bit too loud now. Okay, let me turn it down. There we go. There. Yeah, Taco just got a free one as well. Just kidding. Just kidding. You might get us cutting you all out. By the way, this will always happen to me. Hold on. I think I know why. It's noise suppression, not noise gate. That better? There we go. Okay. That should be better now. Yeah, the free supers are working. Yeah, at least the free supers are working. At least they're working. Whoa, it's a crab. Hello. Sounds better. Thanks. No problem. Yeah, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Because I'm bred like a crab. Yeah, the meeting like, because obviously I joined VTubing post convention meta, so meeting people IRL, even meeting VTubers IRL, is still really strange to me. I'm like, why aren't we all in our houses enjoying it from this like, what's the difference between noise suppression and gate? I have no idea. I'd love to find out. You sound so crisp now. What? Hi, Canny. It was nice to meet you. I was covered in dropped spaghetti, but I had a great time. Hi, Mr. Phantom. It was so nice meeting you too. It was really nice meeting you. Don't worry. What I said in the Discord server is these meet and greets, it's a mutual spilling of spaghettis. It's a mutual spilling of spaghettis, okay? Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you, like, felt like you spilt your spaghetti. Because I probably spilt my spaghetti too. And the point of these meet and greets is that you grab the spaghetti, you just eat it. You grab the spaghetti and you just eat it. You eat each other's dropped spaghetti, and you all have a great and wonderful time eating spaghetti. Why are you all spinning food? I know. Let's pick that food up, please. Delicious as spaghetti, I guess. Yeah, like they're always gonna be. I mean, I just yap anyway. So I always just try to make whoever seems a little nervous. Also, you didn't seem nervous at all. Hi, Yanni. Oh, wait. Thank you for the explanation, Taka. But yeah. You were not awkward at all. You were fine. Maybe next time you can introduce me to your blue sister. I genuinely had a dream that I was blue. I did have a dream that I was blue, actually. I had a dream that I was blue. For real. I woke up and I was like, why am I not blue? I looked at myself, was like, why am I not blue? Oh, Big Ann, hello! Just stopped at the midway point of my trip back home for Offkai, which I could have meted and greeted. Wish you could have meted and greeted. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why am I blue? I have no idea. Why are you blue? Player 2, Canny. The RGB crab. I'm sorry you weren't able to get a reserve spot. I think a few people didn't show up because my friend Aki was able to like come in at the last second just to say hello. But there was a few people that I would have recognized from Twitter that didn't end up showing up. So I think because it was free, they felt like they probably either forgot because my time slot was at the end of the con. So that is kind of awkward if people want to rush around and do like last like artist alley stuff. If it makes you all feel better, I had a meet and greet with Canny and told her I hate Tenet so much, and she said, "Oh, I really like that movie." I'm a Tenet head, yeah, but I feel like I like it in a silly way, where it's so Christopher Nolan that it goes round and back. It's like a parody of a Christopher Nolan movie to me. Yeah, Kagai import allowed walk-ins. There was so much stuff to do indeed. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I wanted people to take pictures of the standee. That's what I wanted people to do. But it looked like the standee was... One, it was not out for very long. And two, it looked like it was right next to the meet and greet screen. So I don't know if people were able to get, like, they weren't able to get, like, pictures of it. I don't know. What's up, Miss Bam? Hello, Megalune. I got myself a canny keychain. Hopefully somebody makes more canny merch next time. I hope so. I hope so as well. I mean, listen, as an artist myself, people usually make merch of their friends. And you know what that means? I just have to make more friends. Oh, it's up to them if they want to make merch of me or not. I mean, I don't know. I guess I gotta just work harder. I gotta work harder for there to be more merch. I maintain my stance, no time limit yapping with Canny is peak. Yes it is. I didn't know it existed like 2 hours before your meet and greet. The standee itself? I wanted to see pictures of it, honestly. I got sent a sneaky photo from one of my friends. But other than that, oh, I'm scratching my foot real good right now. Crab indeed. So yeah, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, meeting the really scary tweets. Oh, the tweet that I saw. Yeah, I'm scratching my foot. I had a good scratch of the foot just then. It's so cool that News Canny has a standee already. Well, actually, there's lost medias of another standee that was meant to be at Oshi Vision, but the model and my re-debut was not finished yet. So there was meant to be a standee of the new model at Oshi Vision, and apparently it was guarding the shed that they keep the other standees in for ages. So there is another standee out there. Find my pages. Find my pages. Find my pages. That's what I say. So that will, in terms of that, there actually will be an auction for that one too. In my Discord server. How many standees are there? I don't know. We have to go across the world to figure that out. We have to go get them. Yeah, so we have an update on that Ocean Vision one to be announced soon. Wait, was I not meant to say that? But I am kind of tall, so I'm not like short. So I hope it won't be cumbersome for whoever gets it. Guardian of the standees. I'm guardian. Hey, ladies, get behind me. I'll protect you. Yeah, I am kind of tall, I guess. I'm 5'7", so no. Collect 7 standees and you get a free wish. Actually, if you collect 7 standees, I'll actually appear for real. Tall compared to what? Literally every VTuber I've met, or not met, but every VTuber standee looked so small. Every single one, most VTubers, they have the height of like 5'2". I'm like, it's like 6 foot versus 5'11" here. It's like a lot of like VTuber standees are very small. They're all very small. They're all very wee. You can put them in your pocket. Yeah, the meeting your Oshi IRL, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm from COVID times, so it kind of feels like to me I would be scared because like one, I don't know. I don't, because this is just me, right? A lot of VTubers are very small. They are. How do they get up onto that chair to do their streams? So a tall drink of water, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I guess so. I have 2 4'11" standees. If you combine them, it does make 6 foot. If you combine them, it does make 6 foot though. So think about that. But dress it up in a large trench coat and you've got like a full-grown adult. The VTuber step ladder? Yeah, I wonder how that's possible. I do have to go. Have a lovely day. Goodbye, Aqua7. Goodbye. My only other standee is taller than the canny one, or about the same. The The tall girls are just hanging out together. The tall girls are just hanging out. Oh. But I'm glad that Oshi... sorry. I mean that off-kai was fun. Glad that off-kai was fun. Oh. It looked like... Because I saw a lot of complaints from last year that there were a lot of security issues, maybe? I feel like there were more complaints about last off-kai than was about this off-kai. I did see that somebody set fire to... There was like a stove fire in the park and people were exploding, maybe? I don't know. And then somebody rushed in, like genuinely ran in with a blanket. Good work to... Yeah, you hang out with who you can see. Yeah, it's all about who you hang out with. At the park where they do the post-con parties, like there's a thing called ParkCon. There was a fire. There was a genuine fire that looked pretty... It looked like it was gonna get pretty out of hand quickly, and then somebody ran in with a blanket to waft it away. Waft it away. Yeah, you guys need to actually explode the NEC next time, Vexpo guys. I was there. It was fine. The fire bunks was on the tip of the guy running it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Those stoves, those like miniature stoves, they're such a hazard. They're so dangerous. I remember nothing ever goes good with one of those portable stoves. I actually knew somebody that set their kitchen on fire at university, and they dropped out of university because they were so embarrassed. They dropped out. They were so embarrassed about it that they were never seen again. They left hot oil on the stove, and they forgot to turn it off. Somebody ran in with a blanket to keep the fire warm. Quick, he's cold! Yeah, I saw a portable stove in the pictures, and I thought that was cool, but so risky for a chaotic con. Yeah, they are really risky. Especially if it, gets out of hand. Also, I feel like the ones in the, in the US might be different. They might be more powerful, bigger, better, have like insane gasoline or insane tech than the ones from the UK. Because the ones from the UK are so bad. The ones from the UK barely cook anything. They can cook like already cooked frankfurters and that's it. They can heat up food. But the ones from the UK, they're so bad. The guy who dropped out due to embarrassment, I understand. Yeah, I think I would have done that too. They use BTWs? What's a BTW? Yeah, the UK ones are anemic. I bought a Japanese one and it was so strong I could stir fry with it. You were like the guy with the picture of this fried rice. You're the guy, the gif of the guy over the stove with the wok. Basically, the British ones are like underwhelming hand warmers compared to probably the ones from America and Japan. UK girls hold 3 cats. It's like they can do a good they can do like a good frankfurter, maybe even heat up some burgers, but they have to be cooked already because you're gonna be waiting a long time. Or you just wrap something in foil, I guess, and just wait. You know? Oh. Hold on. Like cooking with a lighter, basically. New model! Hi! Hello! Thank you. Yeah, my new model. Do you like it? It's so bouncy now. More fire grills suck. They do. Yeah, we use it to fry fish sometimes too. Yeah, that's crazy. Miss Crab stared at us just for a little bit, just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I was trying to do something with the model and then it all fell apart. It all fell apart. I think it's because we're so scared of anything dangerous happening because we have a lot of like the old thing that says like health and safety rules gone mad is so true for the UK. I think I still haven't this, but your new model is so cute. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I can bounce around now. I can bounce around now. I can make this face now. I can do this. I can do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I was saying at my meet and greet. Also, I did have another meet and greet at Narcon, which is the Swedish convention. I had a convention appearance, and what happened next you won't believe, because apparently during the concert appearance, I did help meet Erin from Toho, and it was right next to a Toho meetup, and the Toho cosplayers all started came to the front and they started dancing. And apparently, people kept saying that I really livened up the concert because it was kind of dead before, like the crowd was dead. Then it got like a shot of energy, a shot of crab energy. I was very happy to hear that. I was very happy to hear it. Wow, I know, right? I know. I think I have a picture of it, actually. I think I do. Ooh. In the YouTuber Valhalla server. I'm not sure. Hired to bring that zing to concerts. You gotta bring it. You gotta bring it. It must be surreal. It was surreal. I was like blown away. I was really happy because I think it's people who feel bad about their singing like me. I've recently found a way to just get over it, which is, well, at least I bring energy. At least I just shout. At least I bring energy. At least I'm confident that I'm bad. Also, my favorite idol masters, they don't have, like, quote-unquote, those, like, typically good voices anyway. They're the ones that have personality. They have, like, they're like, voice acting while they're singing, and I like that, so that's what I bring. Imagine Zun being there, now Candy Candy will be the next stage 5 boss. What? That would be so cool. She's an aware baddie. Yeah, I know, like, I'm not the best singer out there, but I don't care. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Like, I just want to have fun. That's it. It's impossible to expect every single VTuber to be at, like, the singer level. It's impossible. It's impossible to expect it. And also, I was not grown up that way anyway. It seems to be a, but when I talk to other VTubers that have, you're a fun singer, yeah, that's the correct mentality. It's impossible for every single VTuber to be a good singer. But I'm a fun singer, yeah. Not everyone is Suisei, not everyone is that, you know? You can't really expect it. But what, also, if everybody was a really good singer, wouldn't that be so boring? Wouldn't that be really boring? Also, I feel like when you're a good singer in that way, I mean, okay, this is just my opinion, but it kind of makes every song kind of sound the same, I guess. I like it, like, obviously I like good singers. I'm not gonna say, like, yeah, I only listen to, like, the personality singing. Fun singing is better. If everyone's a good singer, no one is. Yeah, exactly. It's good to have the fun singing than, it's good to have it too. Both can both can exist. Both can exist. It really stood out to how much fun you were having with your last karaoke and made the whole stream so exciting. Thank you. That's very nice to see. Very nice to hear. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's variety. And also, I like Marine, right? Her voice is not for everyone. But she still makes really fun songs. And she brings personality to her songs too. She's not a Suisse. She's not a, who are the other V singers in Hololive? In JP? Like Narissa as well, I guess. That's all I can think of right now. So, she brings personality, and she's so popular. The same with Bakura as well. They have unique voices. If everyone... Because I do think at some point... That's so true. I really enjoy a lot of Marine songs. So yeah, it doesn't matter, because I have friends who have really unique voices. This is something that I say to Aki quite a lot. Because she has such a cute, like, clear as a bell voice. She's very unique. Her voice is so unique. But she gets, like, you know, she's not very confident about it. And I told her, like, I'd rather listen to you sing than, like, I could listen to her sing over and over again than, like, B Singer 305. You know? Yeah, Yennefer is super shy and quirky, but I love her voice range. Exactly, exactly. Like, voice actors. Yeah, like, that's the whole point. Aki's voice is so nice. I think so too, and it's so funny. Yeah, it's my OGV singer 305. And not to put Queens down to bring another up, but that's basically my opinion. Is that I personally prefer singers who have fun in their karaoke and don't feel like... Because I've been... yeah, I've been around. I've seen it all, so... But there are also... now, there's some, like, goats out there who are also really good at singing, and they have... You can just tell they enjoy singing so much. Personality and presentation goes tremendously far more than just skill, in my opinion. Yeah, I believe so. I think so, too. So, I'm just glad that... You know things, I've seen a thing or two. I've seen a thing or two. I've been around the block for a bit. And I feel... Because Shiki, one of my good friends, Shiki, she's an example of somebody who is really good at voice acting. Beautiful, clear, like... Beautiful, clear, like, her voice is so lovely. But she also knows how to have fun with it. And that's why she's the GOAT. Your favorites of the new genre of Hello English like Justice? I've not... Can I tell you guys something? I've not really... like, Justice-wise? Sure. I've not seen a lot of clips. I've not been... I think I've just gone the way of, like, watching smaller VTubers than being into Hololive. I still really like Hololive JP. Because that's when I first got into VTubers. But I've actually... I've stopped watching like smaller... I've actually started watching like smaller VTubers now. I do really like Narissa's design though, and I think she's really funny. There are plenty of amazing citizens, but lots of people prefer to listen to someone whose voice they connect with more. Yes! Jesus, I haven't seen you in 8,000 years. It's been so long! Hope you are healthy and doing well. I am healthy and doing well. It's early in the morning for me, but we're doing fresh and fine right here. We're doing fresh and fine. We're just catching up. We're catching up. There's a lot has happened. I also don't have time to watch everyone. I watch smaller VTubers now. I'm a really big fan of somebody called Yoru Yoyo. But if Yoru Yoyo. And she is... I really like listening to her. I really like watching her streams. And I really like who have been joining recently? There's like a cabal on Twitch that I really like. And they do a lot of like artsy stuff. I don't really have... Yoru Yoyo? Yeah, that's it. Yoru Yoyo. I watch her a lot. She has the crab seal of approval. And I like watching my friends. I like watching my friends. I think it always ends up that way. I think everybody But I am still a VTuber fan. I'm just, yeah, it's really comfy. It's really comfy. I thought, wow, she reminds me of Canny Lamau. Yeah, we've actually talked on Discord before. And I realized that we actually had a lot in common. I also like watching Hena Mimi as well. She's like a recent friend I've made. I really like her because she keeps it really real. Canny's twin. You have a lot of similar tastes, yeah. Obviously, I like watching Mimi because she's just a delight too. Mimi is good. She is good. She just keeps it really real. Like every time she has an opinion, I find myself like chud nodding like this, like yes, yes, yes. Every time, like I'm like crossing my arms. I'm like, yes, that is true. That is true. I understand. I completely agree. She's just always based and correct. So I really like watching her too. Smaller VTubers are great because they respond to regular chatters, so you feel like your comments being instead of just yelling into the void alongside a choir. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, I think a lot of like those people they yap a lot anyway. But there are a lot of VTubers that just go straight into like stuff and just play games while doing commentary, which is something I'd like to get better at. And that the only way to get better at talking is just by talking all the time, basically. Yeah, I'm glad that everybody had a great time at Offkai, and if you the Narcon meet and greets, a lot of people they came to talk to me after they saw like what happened at the concert with the Toho cosplayers. But I had this one person that came in and they didn't speak for the entirety of my meet and greet. They just were silent. I was just yapping at them and they just kind of went, yeah, yeah, and that's it. And they went, and I asked them if they wanted a picture, and at the end they were like, no. that Scandinavian honesty and quietness. Congrats to you, model Kenny. Great to see you guys in general. I even hear from him. Yes, I have. Thank you so much for the $5 cyber euro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I live for the yap, the IRL chatter, the chatting person. Yeah. That's what happened at one of the meet and greets like Narcon, and I was like, wow, I haven't had like an experience like that in a while. With people like that, I just don't mind just yapping at them. Because they probably feel kind of nervous and they don't really know what to talk about. The IRL lurker. The chatter and the chudder and the chudder. So, from Justice, they stole their idea just to be silent and just stare at the camera like this, like... That would be a good bit. It appears to be cutting out periodically or something. Oh. Why? Why? Okay. That should be better, I think. I need to fix my audio. I've always had issues with audio. I just tried to make it sound as crisp as possible. They hit with the React streamer routine. Yeah. Okay, wait. I need to... Hold on. I need to go to the blue. Excuse me. I will be back. Are you using slubs again? No, I'm using OBS, but I'm trying to make my audio sound really good, but instead of making it sound really good, I'm making it sound really bad. I'm hearing static when you talk. Oh, why? Hold on. Is that better? Is that better? Is this better? I'm not sure. Okay, wait. There. I don't know. Okay, I'm back now. Hello. Is that better? I'm not sure. I'm gonna turn myself up more. Okay. This crab is sleeping. My audio issues. I think it's because I'm using a, oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I think it's because I was using like a digital equalizer. I think that's why. Okay, I think it's better now. I think it's better now. Hello, hi. Sounds better. Okay. Maybe I should just... I'm not gonna eat the microphone. I'm not gonna do that. I think the solution is just don't mess with my microphone. The equalizer made you sound deeper. The deep voice is gone. The deep voice is gone. You frying bacon back there? I ain't frying bacon, alright? I'm not frying bacon. Who would win? My audio issues. I still can't believe I'm still having this later on. I'm just trying to make it sound professional. I have an expensive microphone. It shouldn't have this much problems. God damn it. I shouldn't have this much issues. You frying nuggets back there? You frying a horse back there? Okay, so Offkai, I'm glad that was great. I didn't see anyone complain. Apart from maybe, yeah, Audio Andy's in here, Audio Andy's in the chat. I didn't see anybody complain, apart from, like, just about queues. Upgrade to an Xbox mic, obviously. I'll try. The only thing I saw people complain about is, like, queues, I guess. Oh, I complained silently. You're like, why do I have to wait 3 hours to get to the artist alley? Have you tried turning it off and on again? A classic bit. A classic IT bit. So yeah, I'm glad that... I think it seemed like Offkai... Apparently there was a lot of scuff with meet and greets getting delayed due to the Wi-Fi maybe? But apparently they had Starlink as well. They had like Starlink Wi-Fi. They had the special satellite Wi-Fi to boost it. But I saw a lot of meet and greets were getting delayed and there was maybe a little bit of tech scuff. But you can't help that. You can't help that. I can't imagine... Hey, turning it off and on, it's like... It does. It genuinely does. Turning any PC problem that you might have gets fixed in like 2 seconds if you just turn your PC off and on again. If you're having problems with like... But if you have to go into the BIOS, it's over. You just throw your PC away at that point. It's over. Just throw your PC away. It's just over. So yeah, I'm glad that Offkai went well for the people that attended. I have no idea. I've not heard anything from my VTuber friends about how it went as a VTuber. But I want to know. I want to do boots on the ground journalism and find out what it was like as a VTuber. Is your PC old? It's about maybe it's about like 6 years old, maybe 5 or 6 years old. It's not like brand new, but it's not as old as some of the people's PCs. Also, it's quite a beefy PC tower as well. It's very beefy. It can run pretty much any game still. So like reasonably not too old, not too young. Much like me. No, 6 or 5 years old. I could have said 6, but I appreciate it, Canny. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, so I've not like heard anything, I've not heard any like thing about what it was like as a VTuber attending it, like trying to do because I know that to do meet and greets to be physically there, you get taken to like a special room or something. But it did sound like there was a little bit of tech stuff, but that is impossible to avoid. Is tech stuff during a VTuber convention, because there's just so much like there's probably so many HDMI cables. There's a lot of HDMI cables. There's probably enough HDMI cables to feed a whole family. I would love to know. So yeah, I mean, it sounded like everything went well. There was one small stove fire. There was not a lot of scuff, other than like meet and greets getting delayed and some of them getting cancelled because of tech problems. Cable management. Yeah, I'm sure there's classes on cable management at the VTuber conventions, because American Wi-Fi or American internet is pretty good. American Wi-Fi or American internet, I imagine, especially in San Jose, which is Silicon Valley, is pretty good, right? But when I think about Vexpo and when I think about UK stuff, like UK, like how did they do that? Because did people have problems with the Pippa cosplay selling foot juice? I didn't see it this time, but they definitely had problems about it at Anime Expo. I thought American internet was supposed to be bad. You have not seen anything until British internet, because all of our buildings are so old. Like a few of our events are held in some like historic buildings because they don't want to like knock down anything because they have a lot of sentimental value, I guess. I'm just like, I don't care, just knock it down and build like a new building with HDMI plugs and USB plugs, please. They paid extra to get beefed up Vexpo internet. They have to. They can't cheap out on it. So yeah, so the walls, which means like the walls are thick, right? The walls are thick. Where do you even plug it in for like Ethernet cables? Like where does that even happen in one of these old UK buildings? I think the NEC is fine because it is like a proper convention center, ? But yeah, who knows? It's pretty good, but when there's hundreds of phones in one location, there's bandwidth problems. Yeah, exactly. Whenever I've been to a convention, like a really big one, I've always had problems like that. And then if I don't find anyone, then I'm just by myself for the entire day. You can retrofit old buildings. The UK is just cheap. It is cheap. You are cheap. Okay, the UK is cheap and lazy. The UK is cheap and lazy. That is my opinion. That is why they don't want to change nothing. They don't want to change anything. It's because it's cheap and lazy. They just want to be like, oh, I'm a bit tired. Actually, can we go for a tea break now, please? Yet there are preservation laws. You can't do it to most of the buildings in the UK. Because there are preservation laws, so you can't build it, you can't knock it down and build like a new glass tower. Or at least in the US. The UK has similar issues where we're very attached to historic buildings. At Vexpo, I had no connection problems. I think that's good. That's good. Also, am I gonna be at Vexpo? Working on it. Don't worry, Crablings. Working on it. I'm working on it. Am I gonna be at Vexpo? Probably not. I'm gonna work on it, okay? Looking into this. I'm looking into it. I'm not sure yet. But I would like to be. I mean, I've seen people do... For people that didn't have, like, quote-unquote official meet and greets. Yeah, like, I'm also praying as well. For people that don't have official meet and greets, they just grab an iPad and they somehow make it. So if it doesn't end up happening, I think we can just arrange, like... People had unofficial, ParkCon meet and greets. So maybe we can do that. I'm not sure. Maybe we can do that. Yeah, I want to be on home turf. I want to be on home turf. I want to be on home turf, please. Host an unofficial meet and greet. Hotel conference room. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. That could happen. That could happen. But a lot of VTubers were just together with something like Cower, but they're not coming to Vexpo this year. Yeah, they're not. They're not. Which makes things complicated for them, which sucks. But I think something that got announced recently has taken precedence at Vexpo instead of some sort of like familiar faces coming through instead. Outside of Greg's, I can't even remember if there isn't Greg's in the NAC Center. There is a Spoons though that very sadly closes at like 7 p.m. or something, which is insane to me. Oh yeah, what else were we gonna talk about? Ooh. Oh yeah, I went to see fireworks. I put a picture of my yukata in the Discord server. I went to go see some fireworks, but then I had to like come home to my PC in the middle of the fireworks to do the Narcon meet and greet, and then I went out immediately after again to go see the rest of the fireworks. So while I was doing my Narcon meet and greet, while I was doing like the Narcon meet and greet, I was still in my yukata. Adorable yukata, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I like the colors on it. I was still in the yukata while I was doing the Narcon meet and greet. I felt very like I felt I was just sitting there with it on. A very lovely yukata. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Crablings. Thank you. Thank yous. Thank yous. Yukata in Japan. I was really Japanning it up. I felt very Japanese. And then I just sort of like hung back at I was with some friends and I was just standing around Sensoji Temple after this. Really cool. Yeah, I am cool. Thank you for saying that I look nice in it. Thank you for saying that. I bet you felt so Japanese high school girl at the fireworks living her dream. I actually felt very like I actually felt very much like this instead. I didn't feel that whimsical. I actually felt like this. I actually genuinely did feel like this a little bit. I felt like Ken-sama. Because... yes, whenever, yeah, Kani-sama. Yeah, I felt like this. Because I'm white. Ken-sama, he died during a flood. Rest in peace to him. He didn't actually, that's just like a famous copy pasta. That guy's base though, he is Ken-sama. I'm gonna put him right here. Rest in peace. There's like a copy pasta that went around, I think after the 2011 earthquake in Japan, that Ken-sama died in those floods. Which is not funny, but looking back on it, no, he's not dead. He's not actually dead. Which is not funny. But it's just people making up stuff is funny. I think I actually believed it at that time too. I think I genuinely did believe it. Yeah, went to fireworks. Did I have anything to eat during the fireworks? No, I think I had nothing to eat during that time. Have a text and even have it say IRL canny. Okay, I will do that. I am, after all, at your beck and call. You think I rocked it better than Ken-sama? What? Oh my god. Mambo, 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 mambo. See, now this is what I mean about being disappointed to meet me in real life. It's like, you're probably gonna just be disappointed that I'm not him in real life. Thank you so much. But I did feel very Ken-sama-esque. There. Okay. There we go. I missed the Kani Yakuta pic. It's in the Discord server. Yeah, but there's only one Ken-sama. No one else is like him. It's true, it's true, it's true. It's true, if you're not like him, I'm gonna cry. Exactly, that's why I can't be in real life. That's why I can't be in real life. Mods link. That's why you guys have to join the Discord server if you want to see this one picture of me wearing something that I'm probably ever going to... if I'm probably just... yeah. I was thinking of getting takoyaki. You know what I had instead? 1 canillion beers. I had like... Oh, I had like cheese egg rolls. It was like cheese, but it was in like spring roll pastry. That was pretty yummy. Yeah. That was pretty yummy. I had a canillion beers and I had some kind of mozzarella sticks. And also, what else did I buy? I think I bought like... Maybe it was... beef skewers? I forgot. Had too many beers. I forgot. Honestly, I love seeing people partake in a different culture. It warms my heart. A guy on Blue Sky would be like, hey, that's cultural appropriation. Actually, I don't even think they have that Tumblr mindset anymore. They don't... I think there's so many tourists in Japan that dress up in the kimonos and the yukatas and everything that they don't have that anymore. The woke one, that was like woke during like woke one. They don't have that anymore. They have like other things to worry about now. But I think the whole cultural appropriation thing is kind of dead. Because they're doing it properly, right? So what's the big deal? Also, Japanese people, it's so annoying when people are like, actually, that is a cultural appropriation. Woke Wave 1, before it got like a patch update. It's like, actually, that's a proper appropriation. You can't wear a yukata. But now people don't give a gaff. People generally don't care. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm kind of glad too. It's because that was so annoying. I was like, why? Japanese people do not care. There's so many Japanese businesses that have English-speaking kimono rental services. People do not care. They do not... you can rent them. Also, Japanese people just like it. They just like it. They don't... They think they love their kimono. They love that part of their culture. So why wouldn't anybody else wear it? I'm so glad that dumb cultural policing isn't the default anymore. Me too. That was a dark time. That was really dark. I'm sure they're still on it on Blue Sky. A dark place indeed. But I'm so glad too, because I feel when the dumb cultural policing was happening, I feel like there were bigger things to worry about at the time. Maybe it was during like the embalmer days that people were worrying about that kind of thing. Yeah, I think so too. I think in my head, like in the utopia like world is, you know, those children's books where there's loads of like children of different races and ethnicities and they're all holding hands. That is the Kanizawa utopia. That is probably like my Miss Christmas Island Miss Universe answer. Is like, that is my view of a beautiful perfect world. They feel, yeah, they like Japanese people, they have kind of like a Singing Kumbaya. Yes, that's basically what we need to get back to. At some point, racism was going to be solved, but there were a few bricks in the way. There's a few like roadblocks in the way still. Don't worry, guys. Racism will be passed along my desk soon. Kani Kanizawa is gonna solve it. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna fix it together. The whole racism thing is gonna be over. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be across my desk soon. We're gonna figure it out together. Kani Kanizawa's on the case. That's how I see Japanese people vlogs. Like, they're happy to see a ton of Westerners like their culture. Yeah, exactly. They love, the thing is about Japanese people is that, cheers, Kani, I'll be waiting. Thanks, Kani. It's reached my desk. It's reached my desk, and it'll be solved. I'm gonna fix it. Listen, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna fix it together. We're gonna figure this one out. It's been a long time coming, but it's gonna reach my desk. Thank you, Kani Kanizawa. You saved us. No worries. I'm here to fix it. What's next? I can't say that. Wait, I can't say that. Sorry. I was about to say something else. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Japanese people, they are, like, okay, from my 2 years living here, I've lived here for 2 years, okay? Coming up in August, it's gonna be 2 years. Sexism will also be solved. Actually, that is about 50% done. So, Japanese people, they kind of have some of them still have the mindset, like, what do you mean that you know this Japanese thing? It's like, guys, you were doing soft power for like the last 20... You were doing like cool Japan for the last 20 years. Of course, like, there were going to be some weirdos that slip through the cracks that know about the super obscure Japanese thing. But they still have like closed off country mindset, I guess. Kani nearly let the mask slip and nearly said the word. No, I was gonna say something else. Yeah, especially outside big cities. Yeah, they still have like that kind of mindset where they'll be like, why do you know this? Why do you know this? I've also gotten the opposite, which is when I met it was like a friend of the friend. I met like my friend's Japanese friend. The Japanese Jozukas. More like just being well versed in, because on the flip side, it would be like a Japanese person being really into a British soap opera, like Coronation Street. And I'm like, how did that reach you? I guess, like, how did that reach you over there on the other side of the world where your culture is so different and everything? Data center slop spreading across the world. I have seen this. I have seen this on TikTok. Just don't be a nuisance. Yeah, just don't be a nuisance. But I will say there is another side of it, right? Don't be a nuisance in Japan. Don't be talking loud. Don't be sitting. I see a lot of like big families, like big white families from America just sitting on the floor a lot. Isn't it dirty? That's what I see, where I'm like, okay, whatever. I also saw people climbing on cherry blossoms when I went to Hanami once, and I was like, oh, I'll record you. I'll record you, and I'll pretend to be a Japanese person on Twitter, be like, the state of Japan. This is why these foreigners need to get out at Takaichi. But there is, like, the other side, which is the very... And I have traveled with this kind of person before. The really almost like OCD, gotta be super respectful, super like just really neurotic about really weird stuff. Like, even talking on trains. You can talk on trains, by the way. You can talk on trains, just don't talk like loudly, don't shout and holler, I guess. I traveled with this kind of person, and it was really annoying because they would always. It was just really, it was really stupid. They would just get really hung up on really small things. They were just worried about being the most epic and sugoi gaijin tourist in the whole world. And I just was like, just chill out, dude. Just like chill out. Chill out, dude. Dude, chill out. Because Japanese people don't give a they don't care what you're doing most of the time. They don't care. It's only, I don't know. It kind of felt like, who are you trying to impress? I have allergies, and when I went, I was so worried about blowing my nose because of all the psyop propaganda weebs do online. Yeah, I know, right? Like, no one cares. Do you want to know what Japanese people do? Do you want to know what Japanese people do? They cough. They just cough out into the air. They cough out into the air. They sneeze out into the air. They don't cover their mouths. They don't. The old men, they go right into my face on the train. They don't care. They cough without covering their mouths. Like, and when I tell people that come to visit here, they think that everyone is so polite. It's like, actually, Japanese people are not that polite. Just like that. It's everyone else's problem now. It's like, good luck, everybody. I'm gonna be just coughing into the ether now. Japanese people aren't that polite. They just know how to speak politely. They know how to speak in their ways, okay? It's true. Sorry to, like, black pill you on this, but it's true. There have been so many times that I have been pushed. I've been knocked in. Like, there is a genuine thing, like the old OG sans, they knock into your shoulder. They do that at the busy train stations. I get knocked into all the time. They do hide their emotions very well. They do. Anybody who doesn't is considered insane. The amount of times I've been almost knocked to the floor by yeah, there is a special name for this kind of old man. Something otoko? I can't remember. It's something like that. There is actually a special name for this type of guy. They do exist, and it's happened to me multiple times. Yeah, you do get a lot of rudeness. You do get away with a lot of rudeness just by being old. Luckily, I've only encountered the shoulder checking thing. Yeah, that seems like total energy, barging around and coughing overly. Basically, this is what I get. I don't travel on the train usually during rush hour. I only go when I have to have an appointment, or if I'm going to like the immigration office or something. But luckily I have like a really long visa now, so I don't have to do that for a while. I don't have to go to the immigration office for a long time. I didn't get PR, by the way. It's just like I just have it for a few years now. So how can you, as a Japanese salaryman, barge into people? Are they doing it because you're white or a woman or younger than them or all three? I think it's just because I'm a woman. That's it. I will have to check. Are they doing it harder because I'm white? I have no idea. Are they doing it softer because I'm white? I have no idea. I'll never know because I'm not Japanese. Yeah, it's usually just women. I think it's a combination of all three. But how can you, as a Japanese salaryman, be so damn sensitive that you're barging into me, you're barging through me on the train, but if I somewhat as like lightly tap you on the shoulder because of the train moving, because the train is going around a corner, you're like, oh, you go like this. They go like this. They go like, they hiss through their teeth. I wanna black people. Wait, no, sorry. I want to black pill people. phrasing. I want to black people. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Black pill people. They're like cats, yeah. I want, like, the Japanese salary man, they're not awesomes. Last ever stream. I'm graduating tomorrow. I wanna, because I see, like, the sensitive white man on Twitter. I see him tweeting. Great time to pop in. Great. It's over for me. Sorry, what? She wants to what? Meow. Hello. You have come in at an interesting time. Phrasing. Anyway. See, this is how we get all the lurkers out. Okay. Hi, Mielo. It's okay. Yeah, I am after all ending racism later. That's gonna happen. So I see a sensitive white boy on my timeline, on my sort of private. I don't post anything on this Twitter account, but it's kind of just me to look at. It's for me to look at pictures of like trains and stuff and movie updates, I guess. But once a tweet came across my desk, which was like, it was baffling. It was like, oh, to be a Japanese salaryman, go to the ramen shop and fall in love with a cute ramen shop girl. First of all, you don't want to be a Japanese salaryman. That job is horrible. Why would you want to be a Japanese salaryman? It's not awesomes. I know you've seen the pictures of them falling asleep in bushes from Shibuya Meltdown, but it's not awesomes. And second of all, that ain't gonna be no cute girl running that ramen shop. You're gonna get a 60-year-old man. My timing is very, listen, it's just phrasing. I was trying to say black pill you people, and then it sounded so bad. Office job, but Japan. Yeah, basically. It's like, first of all, that's not gonna be a, it's a ramen man friendly at least. No! He's gonna be scared of you. Well, not scared, but he's gonna be wary of you because you're white, especially in Tokyo. Yeah, I think there's just a certain type of white guy, sensitive white man, that wants to have like, so you want to have like a bad job where they kill you every day. You want to live out some breaking down from identity crisis, yeah. Hey, that 60-year-old man running that ramen shop is for me at my lowest. It's true. But you've got to like, the 60-year-old like, salaryman, and sorry, not salaryman, the 60-year-old ramen shop owner, you have to probably like treat him like an Animal Crossing character that doesn't like you at first. Keep going back to his shop, and then he'll be like, "Huss," and then he'll see you after like maybe 10 times. He'll be like, and then he'll maybe even give you a nod like, "Huss." Maybe that's how you know you've made it. Irashimasu! I used to work at a ramen shop in London. And I would actually have to say that whenever people came in. So I'm pretty good at saying it. Irashimasen! Irashimasen! I would have to say that every time people entered into the shop. Now, that is when I felt my most, like... that is when I felt my most this. There's ramen in Britain? Yeah, there is. In London, there is. I don't know about other cities. London, they have every single food ever. Irashimasen! Irashimasen! Nani... How do you say how many people again? Nanin? Nanin? Arigatou gozaimasu. Itterashai. Sugoi. Naniga. Oh, naniga. That's it. Naniga. Yeah. The stuff you get outside of London is like yo sushi. I think there was a ramen place that opened up, like a chain ramen restaurant that is owned by a Japanese company, opened up in Manchester perhaps, but I'm not sure. I think I got blackpilled when I learned about how there is a casual guy in Japan that would just try to rizz up women, but it's actually just harassment. Yeah, that is something I have to deal with quite a lot, actually. It's called Nampa. It's called Nampa. They're so annoying. I have to deal with them quite a lot. They're everywhere. Yeah, they are everywhere. It's not just Japan. The Nampa guys. Just like people who just catcall, right? So, I scare them off by staring at them like this. I once, sometimes they'll follow me around sometimes. I don't know. It's not happened recently because I've been staying inside, but during the springtime, at some point, I went out like 3 days in a row, and it happened 3 days in a row. But usually they go after girls wearing skirts, and I was wearing jeans, and I was like, how desperate are you for me to hang out with you? Also, what if I was just like, oh yeah, sure, let's go, and you're gonna pay for all of my drinks, right? Yeah, I just sort of stare at them. Oh, also, I do this. I go, kekko desu. Kekko desu. Kekko desu. I'm fine. And they usually say, like, do you speak English? Do you speak English? And I say no. I speak some obscure other language that you probably don't know. Kekko desu. It's that serious. Yeah, they're just annoying at that point. Kimo, I don't know. I just scream, Sakuhara! Help me! Or I could just start screaming my head off, and I could just start going like, help! Help! Girl, say you're gay and good luck. I don't know. I think they actually, if you try to do that, they still say like, Nesa, asoboru? I don't know. Nomika? Nonde? They go, yeah, like, nonde? Do you want to drink? What if I, like, the rare time, they'll think they can convert you. Yeah, I know. Hit me up, I'm gonna teach you some blasphemous Italian slander. Isn't a lot of Italian slander like your mother is a pig or something? Are they actually trying to pick up women, or is it like a scam or something? I usually... Okay. They are usually trying to pick up women, especially if they're working alone. But if it's like host guys or like people that do like the male concept cafes, they're usually just trying to get you into a bar or something and like buy stuff. It's like both. I think there is a guy that looks like he's just interested in you, but he'll actually be taking you to his friend's bar or his bar, and then you'll wake up later and you'll have a 30k yen bill. We kind of got it all. Some regions are about the man and sky, some are about the family. That's the thing. Italians are all about good food, family, good times. However, the UK is about bad food, bad family, bad times. That's just like Southern Hemisphere European stuff. Yeah, the host guys make women pay 1k and more from the champagne. Yeah, it's not good. 30k bill and no kidney. No kidney at all. It has happened to me a few times. It has happened to me. I'm always a bit I kind of want to start acting really freaky when it does happen. And just start screaming. Yeah, the Marshall Banana, they usually hang out in Kobukicho or Roppongi. I think they're trying to crack down on those kind of, what are they called? Touts or something? I don't go to, like, Kabukicho often, because it's smelly. It's smelly. But I only go if it's if I'm trying to get to the Korea town to have some yummy Korean food. Yeah, the touts, the touts. But I don't know. It kind of sucks. Yeah, yeah. It's smelly. Like when my because my parents were staying nearby Kabukicho. They were staying like in between Shin Okubo and the Kabukicho when they last came here. Trash everywhere. My mum, she saw the trash and she said, oh no, because she's got such a good opinion about Japan. She said, oh no, Japan has fallen. Basically. She said, Japan has fallen. And I said, Mum, this is just Kabukicho. Don't worry, Tokyo is still the same as you remember it all that time ago. Don't worry, Mum. Orida, Japan has fallen. I love Okubo as well. Yeah, and I said, don't worry, Mum, this is just Kabukicho. This is like a rare place where this happens. I'd rather visit the destinations Chris Ward shows in his videos in Tokyo, to be honest. Do you mean like the inaka? Like the countryside? I want to do more traveling around Japan. I kind of want to go to... what's it called? Fukuoka. Because I have a reason. Because the local hero I like, he's from that area. He's from Kitakyushu. This is him. I'll show you guys. This is... I think I've talked about him on stream before. No, not Dent Man. Not Dent Man. This is Kitakyu Man. But he does shows in Fukuoka. And I really want to go and see them. Because he's part of the Genjas, which is a local hero tokusatsu show. I do want to see him. He's not Dent Man. He doesn't have a toothbrush. I have a funny story about Dent Man, actually. Listen well, listen well. So... through a friend of a friend, I actually managed to hang out with Dent Man. Do you guys know Dent Man? He's like a somewhat speaks English. Actually, he doesn't speak that much English. Another photo of IRL Canny. Yes. I actually managed to hang out. With Dent Man, and he took us to Yokohama Ramen Museum. I'll get a picture of him up. Yeah, you know, just rubbing elbows with the celebs, I guess. Dent Man. Okay. So, yeah, I'm friends with Dent Man, yes. I guess you could say that. We follow each other on Twitter now. So I met him through a friend of a friend, because we went to the man do it in full costume. I can never tell. I must not reveal the secrets. So yeah, I guess he said to me whenever I'm in Osaka that I should like hit him up. But I don't know. I'm a bit too shy, I guess. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. It is awesome. So I went to this local hero festival, which is in Chiba, and I was with somebody that I was with, like, because I'm like kind of friends with somebody called Tom Constantine, who is a Kamen Rider stuntman. He was also in the Kickback music video. So we're just talking to him, and we're talking about Dent Man and everything. So I got to, like, have dinner with him, with me and a couple of other people that knew him too. And he knows that I'm a really big fan of Kitakyu Man. He is a prefecture mascot, yes. And we were in the line for the ramen, and he was like, Kitakyu Man, ski desu ka? And I was like, hi, ski. I mean, Tiano, that means, yes, I do like him. And he started laughing. He was like, ha 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 ha. He was like this. He was like, ha 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 ha. He was like, my friend. He was like, my friend. Kitakuma, my friend. So he goes on his phone And he goes... So, okay, I guess, like, in terms of social hierarchy, Kita-Q-Man is seen as, like, a pretty awesome guy. Because he's part of the TV show Dogenjers. And I'm going to bring up a picture of Dogenjers right now. Brush your teeth. He's part of this show, which I really like. I love this show. I almost started crying when I watched this show. Dogenjers. I gotta go see them again. I gotta travel to Fukuoka and I gotta go see Kita-Q-Man again. Also, I have, like, met Kita-Q-Man and I was really nervous. I did, like, a meet and greet with him at the local hero festival. And he saw that I was just, like, a random white lady in his queue. And when he saw me, he just went, like, "Where are you from?" It was so awesome. My Nihongo was so bad back then that I just stuttered and I was like, English desu desu. Skites. Where do you hail from? Where do you hail from? I am from the land of the UK. Okay, anyway. So he says to me, we're in line for this ramen place. Amazing. We're in line, and he says, "Oh, you like Kita-Q-Man, right?" Dogenjers. And also, this is not like a bad story. I just find this really funny. I do not think any less of Kita-Q-Man. I just think this is really funny because this is so. He was like, "Oh, you really like Kita-Q-Man? You're a big fan." I go like, "Yeah." Me with my propeller hat, lollipop, Kita-Q-Man, the keychain on my bag, and he starts going through his phone. And he's going through his phone for a while. He keeps going like, "Oh, my friend. Kita-Q-Man is my friend. He's my friend." He brings up a photo of some kind of party. And also, Kita-Q-Man, he does regularly take off his helmet because his whole thing is like, "Oh, I'm like a handsome guy, so I take off the helmet." He's kind of vain in that way. So he's known to walk around without the helmet, so this wasn't like a big shock to see him outside of the suit. And also I followed like the guy on Twitter as well, and he shows me these pictures of like, first he shows me like all of Dogenjers as well, and I'm like, "Oh, cool, when was this?" And he was like, 2023, and he proceeds to show me a picture of Kita-Q-Man slumped over a woman with really big boobs. Looking super drunk, and he said, he was like, "Oh, secret scandalous picture." I was like, "What? Hey!" I was just staring like this. I was like, "Huh?" He's keeping it real. He's keeping it real. So desu ne. Me sweating. I was like, am I meant to be looking at this right now? You can tell that they're probably actually buddies for real, because he's a man of culture. You can tell that the buddies for real, because it's just like, "Oh, you're a fan, right? Let me show you this. Let me show you this bad picture of him." Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. So yeah, that happened. That was really funny. I do not think any less of Kita-Q-Man after seeing that though, because I know his whole shtick anyway is like, because in the second season of Dogenjers, we're getting into from the Kani-Kanizawa stream. VOD deleted. I was like, what? I love how his first instinct was to shit talk his homeboy. Yeah, secret picture. Secret. So yeah, I guess I am friends with Dentman. I mean, I was about to say, wouldn't that picture be in character? Yeah, it was in character, because his whole thing, Kita-Q-Man, is that he's kind of like a ladies' man, but he's not like too successful. But he's always flirting with the ladies, basically. That's part of his character. However, if it was somebody like the Knight character in Dogenjers, like the guy on the right there, I would be a bit like, oh, I feel like I've seen something that I've not meant to see. But with this one, I was like, yeah, checks out. honestly, checks out. If you're really a friend of them, is that you take a friend of your buddy in trouble before you help them. Yeah, he's a bit of a lover boy. He's a bit of a lover boy. Flirting with the ladies is his character? Yes. So, he's kind of like... Because his whole thing, he's like, he's a bit vain. He takes a lot of selfies for the ladies. He's got like a lot of female fans. Let me tell you, I am a fan, but there was some real like Kita Q man. While I was waiting in the queue to meet with Kita Q man, there were some real Kita Q man honeys in the queue. The eater bags were crazy. They were crazy. However, sadly, last time I was at the local hero festival, which is when that's where I met Dentman for the first time. Last time I was at the local hero festival, I was not able to do a meet and greet with Kita Q man or anything. He didn't do one. So that's why I want to travel to Fukuoka to see a show, maybe get a handshake, and then leave. Yeah, it's part of his character, but it was really funny. It was really funny. Yes. Oh yes. What a guy. Oh yes, this guy, my friend, red flag. Yeah, I would like to get a firm handshake. Because I just think he's cool. Also, he has like a silly song, which is what I like. Excuse me. So that's what I would... They're kind of like... Okay, the local heroes, they're kind of like IRL VTubers. Because there's a lot of indie... There's like corpo ones that are hired by a company. But there's also like just a guy dressed up as a wolf. And he calls himself the Wolfman of Aichi Prefecture. Which I love. I love local heroes so much. I gotta get back into it. He has some whimsy. He has whimsy, yeah. It's kind of like VTubers to me, but it's like IRL VTubers. And you can see them... There's this one... Now, this is a honey. Where is she? She's called Ibaraki, Wait, no. Iba Ranger, that's it. I like these guys as well. Sorry, I'm just like yapping about these guys. I love these guys because they're so funny in person. They just... Especially, I love the honey. The honey on the left. Oh yeah, that's Iba girl. Iba Liga girl. She's very nice. She's also, when you meet them in person, they be touching ya. She like grabbed my face. Yeah, it's kind of like the indie wrestling scene in the US. She like grabbed my face and she like stroked my face. I was like, yeah. It was awesome. It was freaking awesome. Do the local heroes have storylines? Yes, they do have storylines. Because you've got to catch them. They usually have like a villain that they are up against. Yeah. Oh my. It was kind of awesome though. A lot of like female tokusatsu local heroes that are very touchy-feely with the female fans. Gotta hit the bed shift now. Thanks for the hangout, Kenny. Goodbye, Mimi. Goodbye. Thanks for the hangout. Thank you for the hangout. Tokusatsu IRL. Can we get face rubbing for the next Kenny meet and greet? With like my hands through a curtain, just grabbing your face. I'm not aware of my own strength sometimes, so I think I'd grab it and I'd be quite rough. Also, no. So yeah, that was awesome. I didn't know what to think afterwards. It was pretty cool. Cool. Canny in a tokusatsu suit grabbing ladies' faces. I would wear this. Where is it? Where is it? This. I would do this instead. If I was ever to do an IRL meetup, it would have to be this. It would have to be like this. And all of you can get a turn slamming me to the ground. I now wish to meet that man. It would be like this. Nazuno. Yeah, it would be like Nazuno. That's what I would look like. The scary Mito suit. I love the scary Mito suit. Yeah, I would like to do that instead. And then you guys can just take turns. Just beat me up. Nazuno Mito. No, Nazuno Mito. My favorite, my Kami Oshi, Seikuno Mito. It's like the recent cosplay trend on Twitter. What, like people just beating each other up? Wait, that sounds awesome. There has to be a Toku VTuber out there that shows up at conventions wearing the costume. There has to be, right? There has to be. I mean, there were like Toku themed VTubers a long way back. Like, I used to collab with one actually. Mito is so funny and weird. Yeah, she is. I want to be like her when I grow up. When I'm gonna be a professional VTuber. She is really funny and weird. Weird. There's a few Toku themed VTubers. There is. I used to collab with one like like a long time ago. Toei killed the traditional tokusatsu teams. Why did they kill Super Sentai? I used to know like this guy. Are you talking about Mr. Hornet? I am. This guy. He was like Toku themed as well. This is like I think he might have been inspired by Kamen Rider build hazard form. Yeah, it's very cool design. Very cool. Very awesome. Very cool. Rest in peace. Yeah, like this. The popularity fluctuates, and not gonna lie, Super Sentai series designs have been out of ideas recently. Yeah, I can kind of guess that. Yeah, I don't think Kamen Rider will ever run out of ideas though. On the flip side of the, instead they're doing, what's it called? I forget, but it was everywhere when it was coming out. Kamen Rider is strong though. It is very strong. Poco! Poco, thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Poco! Hi readers! Hi! I hope you had a good stream! My name is Kani Kanizawa. I'm a crowd girl VTuber from the UK, and we're just talking about tokusatsu. That's what we're doing right now. I love Kani. Ooh! You are very, Poco is very cute and funny, as we know. I love Poco, my cute little... Why is that Japanese husbando in top left? That's me. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! I love it when she goes, yes, sir. I think I was stimming that for an entire week. She is very cute and funny. She's very cute and funny. I've only watched Kamen Rider Densha. I've seen about... I think it's like, that's so long. Yo! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yeah, that's me. Basically, I was talking about how I went to a Japanese festival at the weekend while Offkai was going on to subside the FOMO. And I felt everyone was asking me, "Did you feel cute in your yukata, Kani?" And I said, "No, I felt like this. I felt like Ken-sama a little bit. I felt like gomenasai, my name is Ken-sama." That's how I felt. That's how I felt. We got official Wilson because of Kamen Rider and the new Tokusatsu. Oh yeah, of Zets. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good stream. We're just yapping right now. We're just catching up right now. What are the main differences you can see between Heisei and Reiwa era for Kamen Rider? Well, I think because of COVID may have... We did karaoke. Yay! I love karaoke. I have to check that out. It's probably an archive though. I want to see I love your new model. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Wait, flattery will get you... flattery will get you everywhere. Flattery will get you everywhere. Thank you, Coco. You're very cute and funny, actually. I love you. Any of those Snip right myth? I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet. Hasn't come across my desk yet. Hold on tight, Crablings. It will. What are the main differences you see between Heisei and Reiwa era for Kamen Rider? Well, I will tell you something, which is there is less there's less quarry sequences. There's less quarry sequences in Kamen Rider nowadays, I feel. They don't go out to a quarry and they don't film... They can't do... I think they're not allowed to do, like, biking stunts anymore? Question mark? I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. But that is the main difference that I see. Maybe, like, less IRL stunts. Maybe, like, less stuff like that. You know? Is the mice Kamen Rider a mouse? Wait, what if the mice Kamen Rider says cheese to meet you? Sources, me. That's how I say it. Sources, me. That's why, weirdly enough, that's why Kamen Rider and Poke-Raid, thank you so much for the raid again. That's why Kamen Rider and Doctor Who, they share, like, Venn diagram of fans. Because they both have stunts that are set in quarries. It was recent that I heard there was only actually one quarry that did all the tokusatsu scenes. Maybe they're getting rid of all the quarries, I guess. Maybe they're not renting them out to the film studios anymore. I think, you know what it was? It was COVID that killed a lot of the Heisei era that we know and love. I think COVID changed a lot of things, especially because 01 was my first Kamen Rider show. Also, my tummy just rumbled. I don't know if you just heard that, but my tummy just rumbled. 01 was my first Kamen Rider show, and you can just tell when the production started going to COVID, because suddenly there were a lot of scenes set inside, a lot of scenes set in warehouses with maybe one person on one side of the warehouse and the other person at the on the other side of the warehouse. A hungry crab. A hungry crab. I like the bike gangs of Showa era. Yeah, there were a lot of... You're right, actually. There were a lot of bike gangs in the Showa era. Like, Shocker would always be on a bike in the Showa era. So, Doctor Who and... Because they feature a lot of silly, kind of, like, costumed villains as well. Can you put my closer, please? Absolutely not. You'd have to... No. I ain't doing that for free. Are you kidding me? No. That's literally all I knew about Kamen Rider, yeah. So, I've not been clued in a while of the, of tokusatsu right now. I mean, the thing that I'm into right now in Japan is probably Chikawa. And I gotta go see. Apparently the Chikawa movie is so scary. Doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, you're 1,000 years too early for that question. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're 1,000 years too early for that. I heard it's crazy. I want to go see it so bad. Yeah, Chikawa is very scary. What the hell is going on in Chikawa? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I guess like since we've just finished with like the so I want to just thank everybody that came to my meet and greet. You really made it so special. Before I move on to talking about the announcements from San Diego Comic Con, you guys made it really special. Those that appeared at my meet and greet, I was so happy, and I was really cheesed to see everybody. Everybody was so awesome. Thank you so much, Taco, for giving out the flags and everything. I saw people with a lot of flags. I hope like people bought the merch as well. There was like 2 stores selling canny merch. I hope people bought that too. So yeah, I'm glad that everybody had like a good time. I want to know from my friends that went what happened. It was great to see you, Canny. Yeah, it was great to see you too. It was so nice to see some familiar faces and see some new faces too. I was so happy to meet Crockpot was really awesome, and so you two today as well, and also Gadzuki as well. It was so great. It was so great. Yeah, repping the crab boss lady. You did your duty, sir. Sir, you're basically like my top guy. uh the Kanikani Sour flags were amazing. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Totally not jealous. It's okay. I'll appear at more conventions if they want me. Who want me? Who want me? Listen, I'll appear at anything. I'll appear at like a car dealership. Come to the meet and greet at the car dealership. Look, I'll do a meet and greet like in a field. I'll do anything. I just don't know like how to reach out, I guess. Or I don't know if it's like they gotta reach out to me. You're cool conventions, yeah. I mean, I'm ready. Just give me, just send me to meet legendary chatters. Yeah, like that's the thing. You gotta meet chatters in person as well. But hopefully at yeah, but car boot sale, anything, train station, Betfred, Ladbrokes, freaking the job center. I'll do a meet and greet anywhere. Yeah, where my hug at? Where my hug at? But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready conventions. I'll do it at anything, really. Can I meet and greet at the DMV? Yes! While you wait in the queue, I can go around on those segways with the iPad attached. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's time for you to go in the scout. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a great rest of your day. I know that you live in Japan, Tiny Red Demon. One day I will meet the infamous Kanzawa. Hire Kani for birthday parties. Hire Kani for, yeah, you can hire me for birthday parties, funerals, marriages, divorce settlements. I can be at the back and I can just be yapping. Time to break up the tension, guys. We're meeting Kani at the seafood restaurant. Now that would be very scary. That would be so scary. The one for all crab. I can do any event that you want. Divorce settlement, meeting with your accountant about bankruptcy. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Any convention that want me. You know, I have to reach out more, I guess. I have to represent myself. Can you please give the best man speech at my wedding? Okay, I will. When are you getting married? I guess, like, I can also do funerals. When are you guys gonna die? I can do funerals. When are you guys gonna die? Big man Terran style debate. Talk about propane and propane accessories. Yeah, I can do that. I can do anything you guys want. I'll take one for the team, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Exactly. So yeah, thank you so much for coming to Offkai. I hope you guys had a great time. It looked really fun. I love seeing all the merch of my friends as well. I kind of just wish I went just to get merch of my friends, like Ashton and Mimi and you know, people like that, and also Essie as well. Oh yeah, I should. I'm trying to like organize a Eurotruck stream with Essie, the World Cup sheep. I wanna see if she blesses the truck or curses the truck. She's so sweet. She's so cute. I get like, it's the same thing with Lasley as well. I get cuteness aggression when no, I get cuteness aggression when I see Essie. I wanna like, I wanna the blessy or the cursey. Yes, the blessy or the cursey. You didn't ask any friends to pick anything up for you? I was, you know, I don't want to like. They're probably really busy. I think a few of them was so busy. I think a few of them was so busy that I don't know. I was a bit like, don't worry about it. I don't wanna bother them too much. Cause it's just like, hey, can you go queue for me? No, it's like, it's kind of like one of these things where if they went out of their way without me asking, I'd be so grateful, but I don't really want to go ahead and ask, you know? She's amazing. Unfortunately, I missed all chances to catch her off Kai. I think she kept like having spawn moments like meet and greets on the iPad. We've been doing some cons in the last 5 years in Beirut. I just wish the organizers knew about VTuber culture more, but even so, I doubt there's many people that like VTubers here. Are you the only guy that's repping VTuber culture in your country? You could be the first. Just do it yourself. Rent out a community space and just do it yourself. You could be the first ever. I'm sure people would come out of the woodwork for it as well. But that's amazing. But yeah, you know, a lot of the people that I know, like, Elia, she was probably so busy to give me merch in person as well. So she had, like, a whole concert organized and everything. Yeah, be the change. Be the change. Be the change that you want to see. Perhaps. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? Oh yeah. San Diego Comic-Con news. Let's get into it. For whoever cares, for what it's worth. So, I don't go to... I don't go to, like, Marvel anymore. I think it's become, like, slop. I feel bad because I remember somebody came into my chat and was like, have you seen the new Doomsday trailer, Canny? And I kind of laughed it off, and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that. Yeah, I saw that Ryan Gosling is gonna be Ghost Rider. I have kind of mixed... I'm excited for the new Spider-Man. It's been slop for a long time. I think Ryan Gosling is a really interesting choice. I've been a Ryan Gosling head since... Okay, I have like a story. This is how long I've been a Ryan Gosling head. So, I would wear... Back when Drive came out in 2011, I bought a Drive jacket off eBay, and I used to wear it to school. This is how deep it goes. But I was doing literally him posting in real life. I'm literally him. I would literally wear it to school. I would do the thing where people would wear tails to school, but instead I would wear the Drive jacket to school. Gonna call it a day now. See you, Crabblings. Goodbye, Yuzu. Bye. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. Canny. Yes? I was literally hemming posting in real life before it was cool. They don't understand me. I remember there was a guy that really hated me. I don't know why he hated me. He probably thought I was just really lame. But he saw that I was wearing the jacket, and I think he had a moment where he was like, I didn't know that she was chill like that to me. Because I came on the bus once and I was wearing the jacket. And he was like, what? Canny's wearing the jacket? Oh, he went like this. He went, oh. I was feeling pretty good about myself. I made him so mad. Girls stunned and frequent Ryan Gosling 2011 posting. Maybe he was just a tsundere Lamau. No, he was like somebody who, he hated me. He hated me so much. I don't know why, because I would not do anything other than just draw anime. But he thought I was probably just like lame, autistic, like, you know, all that stuff and everything. A lot of the guys, a lot of like boys at my school did not like me at all. I don't know why. But also I didn't care because they're smelly boys. I cared more if like girls liked me, I guess, because that's my they're all the same. Hands in pocket pose all the time. Do you want a toothpick? A toothpick changes everything. Hey kid, want a toothpick? You were cooler than them? That's why. I was not cooler than them. I was not cooler than them. I would talk about this briefly on stream, but up until a certain point, my mum dressed me in clothes. And like, as a middle-aged woman, she dressed me. And she dressed me in the clothes that she would wear, which meant like a lot of like middle-aged woman t-shirts, a lot of like jeans. Yeah, they were jealous and they thought you probably smoked. What? Do you think so? They couldn't handle the aura? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I know, but I'm from the countryside. I talked about this very briefly on my Bon Very Adoring stream. But if you're from the countryside, if you stick out somewhat even slightly, it's over. They'll kill you. They'll kill you. They'll kill you with hammers. They'll kill you with hammers. They'll kill you with hammers. But yeah, so that's how long I've been a Gosling head. Is I was wearing that drive jacket. But I think for a while, I feel like with his direction... Wait, let me bring up a picture of him announcing, I guess. I feel like with him, I think he intentionally stayed away from like the Disney Marvel corporate stuff. Because I think for a while he was really after an Oscar. And I think when he didn't win one for La La Land, I think that's when he started being like, okay, I'm just gonna do whatever makes me the most money. Because before he was doing like the Nicholas Winding Refn movies, he was being artsy with it. And then he made a movie called Lost River that was apparently really bad. It was like really bad. Well, not really bad, but it was not well received. He's on SideQuest now. I will say his performance in Project Hail Mary was really good. But I think he doesn't care about Oscars anymore. I think he's fine with being in Marvel. Because he's in Star Wars too. He's under some kind of like Disney spell right now. You think he'll win anything for Project Hail Mary? No, I don't think so. It might be a bit too twee and cute for that. Yeah, he made a movie called Lost River. That was during his kind of artsy... He was also, like, in the movie called Blue Valentine as well, which is a feel-bad movie. It'll never make you want to be in a relationship ever. It's interesting, it's worth a watch. I've only heard bad things about it. Well, I've heard, like, it's a decent attempt at a directorial debut. It's worth a watch, it's worth a watch. Yeah, he made a movie back in the day. This is how you know, like, I'm a Gosling head, because I know that he made a movie. I know he was in a band called the Lost Bones or something. It's good visually. I think that was during his Nicholas Winding Refn phase. I think he was inspired. Lost River Eva Mendes? No, that was Pine Trees, Pine something. Not everyone can be Markiplier. Not everybody can be Curry Baker and make the biggest movie in the world with Obsession. So it's an interesting choice for him to be Ghost Rider. It's funny because Eva Mendes was in the last Ghost Rider film with Nicolas Cage, his wife. So yeah, interesting choice. We'll see how that is. I'm so disconnected from any kind of Marvel stuff anymore. I saw a clip of Endgame. It was either Endgame or Infinity War. And I was like, I used to watch this. I used to be invested. But I guess I'm more of a DC person. I'm more of a DC girl than anything. I keep meaning to see Obsession. I've already seen it because I've seen every single clip from it on TikTok.
It just went down. Yeah, I think it went downhill. I think people stopped caring. I think I it just also I think Marvel films just look so ugly. The Batman Part 2 with Robert Pattinson is being made, yes, but apparently they've pushed it back in favor for something like a Superman or something. I don't know. I'm special like that. Well done. It's because you're French. I think French people are quite they're not into Hollywood. English speakers are like you want to be watching your artsy Michael Haneke films. I need to catch up on the hero movies. I think there's no point. There's no point. Oh, the MCU was huge in France as well. It was? Well, I think a lot of Marvel movies look so great nowadays. I think a lot of movies in general just look grey. They just look so grey. They look like everything looks so washed out. Did you not see the pictures of Wicked? That looked awful. Everything for some reason they're scared of adding like a little bit of color. It's because they have to do reshoots, and to do reshoots they have to do on like special cameras, right? And it looks a bit crappy. Any movie you watched recently that you really liked? I liked Project Hail Mary a lot. Still waiting to see Chikawa, Les Avengers. Les Avengers. I watched Project Hail Mary. I liked it a lot. Yet to watch Michael. I watched a movie called... Okay, this is probably my favorite movie of the whole year. But I watched the Nirvana the Band, the Show, the movie. Which is the movie version of the series. And I love Nirvana the Band, the Show. That's got to be my favorite movie of the year. It's not like a big Hollywood blockbuster. Also, The Odyssey comes out in September. So I have to wait. So I have to wait for that. Sorry, my ear is itchy. Why am I still blushing? I'm blushing talking about San Diego Comic-Con. Also, it was so funny because I was going through my timeline. I was getting San Diego Comic-Con news and I was also getting Off-Kai news. And at one point, I think my brain just merged the two together. I was like, why the heck is Air Bud at Off-Kai announcing that there's going to be a new Air Bud movie? I've read the arc the movie is going to be on. I don't know why people are acting like it's Shakespeare. Is that the Odyssey that you're referring to? That bit of the Iliad? People are acting like it's Shakespeare because it's a Nolan film. It's like a classic story. I mean, I think it looks... I think the... Oh, Chikawa! You're talking about Chikawa! Maybe they've added stuff in the movie. You never know. There's gonna be a new Airpod movie. Yeah, I was like, what's happening? I thought you were talking about the Odyssey for a second, and I was like, wait, you're talking about Chikawa, which is basically the Odyssey. There are no rules that dogs can't be at Off-Kai. Actually, there probably is. I think there can be a dog or two. No, he's talking about Chikawa. Also, Chikawa is Shakespeare. So yeah, there's some news from that, and you also saw... What else was that? Also, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I saw like Ryan Reynolds is still doing his Deadpool shtick. Feel a bit tired of it now. I think Nolan should direct a Chikawa film. I think that would be pretty awesome. But Ryan Reynolds, he's still doing his Deadpool thing. He's still being like, oh, remember when I made a Green Lantern and it was really bad? Yeah, bro. It was like 15 years ago. 3 was enough. I mean, it pays the bills, I suppose. Surprised he's not in Doomsday. Maybe he really tried. Thing is, like, I like Deadpool. But he does play the same person in his movies all the time. I do like Deadpool. I like Deadpool and Wolverine. I feel like that was Finally, a Marvel film that had at least an element of fun in it. I mean, Tom Felton still does the Marvel shit, to be fair. Don't even get me started on that. That is so bad. That is actually so bad. Thoughts on the third movie? I heard people are split on it. Is that the Wolverine one? Or is that... Which one is that? You can't hate on too much. Don't worry, I'll do it for you. I liked it. I mean, everything... It feels like every single Marvel film is just going to be multiverse stuff now. They just have Doctor Strange doing his portal stuff. So I liked it. I mean, it's a Deadpool film, so it's going to be slightly meta. It's going to be slightly 4/4 breaking. I mean, I liked it. There's some really good action sequences in it. I like that. But once again, it's like, yeah, it's funny. It's a funny film. It's not art or anything, but, you know, it's okay. I mean, do you guys remember when the Marvel films first started coming out? It was probably like around 2011, 2012. I can't remember when. Oh, the first Avengers film came out in 2012. Okay, I remember that. The whole nerd sphere was just so Marvel focused. And that's when being a nerd became mainstream. And now it's just like, whatever. Now a Marvel film is just like a whatever film. But being a nerd, I do remember that time. It was a strange time to just be an anime fan, basically. The ending was funny. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, every single Marvel film to me is just like, yep, that was it. That sure was a Marvel film. I'm not gonna soy face over Marvel. I'm not gonna be crying. I think the real travesty that that for me is whatever has Star Wars turned into. Because now it's just they got rid of all the interesting extended universe stuff. Like this dark stuff from apparently Andor's good though. Whatever like Star Wars has turned into is a travesty. Disney. Ugh. I wish Disney... Oh, one movie I did rewatch recently. Andor is a good one. One movie I did watch recently is... Yeah, I usually stick to my indie movies. I rewatched this recently. Still so good. Best movie ever. I love The Road to El Dorado. I watched it recently and it's still so good. It's just it's also not too long as well. It's like 1 hour. It's so peak. I love this film so much. I watched it when I had like some free time in the evening when I wasn't drawing or something. Goat Baddie. This film is kind of like, I'm not gonna lie guys, it's kind of a little saucy. It's kind of a little saucy. There's like baddies in this film. This is such a good film. The golden standard. Yes, this is so good. You realize now, good anime movies kind of died with the move away from hand-drawn animation. Yeah, the DreamWorks was on like a generational run. I love 2D animated films from the West as well. I love hand-drawn animation. DreamWorks was on like a generational run with this. Because they did Prince of Egypt, they did Road to El Dorado, and then they did Sinbad. Goodbye, Yuan. Have a safe flight, okay? Thank you for dropping by. Thoughts on Treasure Planet? That's a good one. That is a good one. Unfortunately, Treasure Planet did... I think it was also, yeah, you guys like the baddie from Road to El Dorado? I like the guy with the black hair from Road to El Dorado. I like the blue tall one from Road to El Dorado. It's a movie for everybody. It's a omni-pandering movie, The Road to El Dorado. Something for the girls, something for the boys, and something for who like both. I like the black-haired tall guy. I think he's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Tulio. He's my favorite. A lot of girls like Miguel, but I like Tulio. I don't know why. Yeah, it bombed, I think. So basically, the Treasure Planet, it was some kind of deal that they would make I think it was Pixar. I'm not sure if this was Pixar doing. I don't think actually it was Pixar. Treasure Planet was in production hell for ages. And I think Disney struck up a deal with the guys that made it. It's like, okay, he was the intelligent one. He was very intelligent. Yeah. He was pretty awesome, I guess. He was the intelligent one. He was like the neurotic, whiny one. I liked it because he was always complaining. I was like, wait, I kind of feel like that as well. I'm always complaining too. Oh yeah, what was I saying? So with Treasure Planet, I think there was like a really bad production hell for, yeah, it was a passion project dragged into Disney hell. Yes, it was. Because Disney can be, as we all know and love, even though I am like somewhat of a Disney adult, Disney can be so evil sometimes, like the way they do business, especially with passion projects like that. It's almost as like if you love a project too much, they'll kill you. They'll kill you in front of your team. Disney can be evils. They can be little evils. As we know and love, who remembers Atlantis? It was, what was it again? Something happened during Treasure Planet 2002. What happened? Development. Yeah, Treasure Planet took roughly 4.5 years to create, but the concept, which was called Treasure Island in Space at the time, was originally pitched by Ron Clements in 1985 at the Gong Show meeting, where he and John Musker had also pitched The Little Mermaid. Oh, okay. Okay, so during the 90s, obviously we had all the princess films, they had Tarzan, they had Hercules. So I think what they were saying is like, okay, do these movies for us, Ron Clements, and then we'll let you do Treasure Planet. And then we'll let you do Treasure Planet. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to do these movies for you, and then I can make my real project, which is Treasure Planet. And it turned out to be, because it was a very expensive movie. I'm looking at the budget and box office right now. The budget was $140 million, but the box office was $109 million. That's not good, is it? It's not good. Jesus, yeah. That's bad. Like, it may seem similar, but there is, like, for money, any kind of money to be made back. It was a good movie, but damn, I don't know why it had such critical failure. I think it's because people started being more interested in 3D animated movies at the time. Did The Emperor's New Groove come out before or after this Treasure Planet, though? There was going to be a whole franchise as well. Oh, the Atlantis bombed too. Atlantis bombed as well, and that had a baddie in it too. Come on, guys. Yeah, that's right. Emperor's New Groove came before Treasure Planet. That was in 2000, right? Atlantis had too many baddies, actually. Treasure Planet had many baddies. Yeah, Treasure Planet had a baddie too. They had probably one baddie that awoke a lot of young furries at the time. All these fumbles, I know, right? I think, okay, this is my little prediction for Disney. And I wonder if you guys feel the same way. This is my prediction for Disney. They're doing so badly right now. They are just doing so badly. I don't know, like, all this live action stuff is just bad. Nobody wants it. There's going to be, like, my favorite Disney film, Tangled, is going to be turned into a live action. I don't want that! I don't want that! Take it back! I don't want it no more! I don't really want that, please. Holy, I do not want that. I don't want it. So, right now, yeah, like Disney Plus is not making money. I think this is what's gonna, they are doing a live action Tangled, which means they're probably just gonna make live action movies for the rest of time. I think because so many of them were put into production that they just can't cancel projects. Also, I think Disney, they're really not, that they don't want to cancel projects right now, because because it's one of those things like I did not see the leaks of the Stabbington Brothers. What? I didn't like that live action was a success. Weirdly enough, the live action Lilo and Stitch was a huge success. I don't know why. I think, okay, this is my prediction. This is my game theory. This is my stockbroker prediction for Disney. I think they are gonna go back to hand-drawn 2D animation, because they need to get a little bit of like goodwill back from the money spending, like nostalgia. They're trying to do nostalgia in the wrong way. I think they will go back to hand-drawn 2D animation at some point. They tried to do that. They tried to make a 2D, like 3D, 2D drawn animation movie called Wish, but apparently Wish was so bad. It was just so bad. They'd probably get sued by all their investors if they tried to stop. They would. But does Disney as like a mega evil corp, do they even have investors at this point? Are they just their own investors? And you can tell that movies nowadays are written by AI. And something very interesting that I saw on TikTok was the lady who's a writer as well, talking about conflict in writing. She's saying that nowadays people are afraid to write conflict. They're afraid to write like real conflict in movies, games, TV shows, because the people writing them, they don't like conflict either. But if you have no conflict, then it's not interesting. And I see that a lot with indie games that come out nowadays. Like, what's that crap called? Dustborn mixtape? What's up? That's why there's so many indie games that have, like, the premise is cozy witch in the Alps. But I think there's not even any conflict in Encanto. How come the evil grandma did not get her comeuppance in Encanto? Friendslop is peak, right? That's not quite Friendslop. It's more like indie game slop. So watered down and boring. Yeah. I feel the only game, yeah, cozy slop. It's like, yes. But it's cozy. You're a cat trying to find its way back home, but it's cozy. The top institutional shareholders of Vanguard's group, JP Morgan Chase. Oh, I see. Okay, BlackRock. That makes sense. So yeah, Disney is cooked. You think Disney is cooked? I think they will go back to 2D drawn animation. I think they're really scared of taking a risk. And even though my good friend, Michael Eisner, who was basically the guy that championed the Renaissance period of Disney, like all the good 90s movies with all the really good music and everything, he may have been a bit insane, but at least he liked giving things a try. At least he liked it. Can I tell you something? I really dislike Big Hero 6. Ugh. Yeesh. Yeesh. I think Disney is too corrupt to do anything. I think they're just too... They want to be... Are they gonna... yeah, I think so too. It doesn't mean that I'll stop enjoying going to their parks and everything. I do love Disneyland. But they're just too safe. They're too scared. First of all, the Big Hero 6 mom is an ant. She's the same as me. Yeah, taking a risk. Because I'm also an IRL ant as well, because my sisters had babies. I mean, they've been wasting money on these live action movies. I'm sure they can risk it on a new 2D movie. Yeah, the cool wine ant. The cool wine ant. That's basically me. I'm gonna give you toys from Japan. Little boy. Disney just gonna re-release something from the 90s. Do you think they'll, maybe they'll do a sequel to a beloved 90s movie, but it'll be hand-drawn. But they already did that with those crazy direct-to-video sequels. I kind of love them. Oh my god, live-action Goofy movie. Trying to ignore it. Trying to ignore it. Nightmare fuel. Trying to ignore it. Trying to ignore it. I like... Goofy movie is so 90s. That is, like, so 90s. I'm surprised they didn't do a remake of Steamboat Willie at this point. Like, a grim, dark, edgy, like, epic version of Steamboat Willie with the orchestral version of the Steamboat Willie song. Try to ignore it. I'm trying to ignore it. I'm trying to ignore it. Live action Goofy. Live action Goofy. Live action Goofy is real and it can hurt you. And it can hurt you. Ugh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually going to be the role of the Goofy in the Goofy movie. Yuck. I want to know who would be cast as Powerline. Can't they just get the guy that... Can't they just get the Jackson family member that played Michael Jackson just be Powerline? Because isn't Powerline... Wait, no. Powerline is Bobby Brown. Oh my god. Powerline is Bobby Brown, right? It wasn't Michael Jackson, but he was based on Bobby Brown. That's like a good picture of Bobby Brown. Looking Powerline-esque. There we go. This is a good picture of Bobby Brown. Bad guy, but love his music. I think this is who Powerline was based off. Hello, hi. It's someone else, but I'm drawing a blank. It is? It's not Bobby Brown? But look at him. He's wearing red. Looking fresh, looking fresh. Yeah, I love that era of I've already talked about this, but I love that era of music. The New Jack Swing, early 90s R&B is my favorite. Looking fresh, looking fly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Disney... I heard it was Bobby Brown and Prince. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe a little bit of Michael in there? Like a little bit of Michael? Like a smidgen of Michael? You mean the actual character? I'm not sure. What is this writing? What is this good writing? Man called Brown but wears red. Game devs, fix your game. Yeah, we all have a little bit of Michael within us. We do. What do crabs talk about? That's a good question. Crabs usually they talk about sand and the sea and how they want to take over. Like they see the humans. It's like they would look a lot better as a crab actually because of colonization. What do I talk? I mean, I'm a crab and I'm talking about Disney slop. I'm talking about Disney adult stuff, but like the critical thinking guy Disney adult stuff. They have some pinching discussions. They pinch you. Who are you going to pinch today? That's what they talk about. Yeah, everything does evolve into crabs. All of you will soon be crabs soon. You may be laughing at me with my little crab claws, with like my crab claws and everything. Let me put the jacket back on. You may be laughing at me with my crab claws and everything, but sooner or later, that's gonna be you. So, whatever. I like your cut, G. All roads lead to crab at the end of the day. It's true. Sooner or later, you're all gonna end up as me. When are we getting the official Canny Sour Soda beverage and alcoholic variant? I was thinking, this is like a complete pipe dream that I have. But I was thinking at the next Offkai, I wonder if this is possible. I feel like I wanna hold a party, and I wanna invite my two new friends, Bon and Viri, And I want to have themed drinks at this party of all three of us. I don't know how I'm gonna, like, the next offkai is coming up so soon. But I wanna hold like a party or something. But I don't want it to be like a concert. That would be cool. I don't know how. Who do I contact? I think I do have one person that I could possibly contact to ask questions about it. That sounds fun. Yeah, and we can do like, I don't know if I want it to be like a music thing or maybe something else, but I kind of want to do that stuff with them. I think it would be really awesome. That's so fun. They're so funny. But I was thinking maybe we could do, maybe someone could DJ instead of it being a concert. I think that's the thing. Yeah, I think I would like that to be a DJ, and maybe with some visuals, like a visual DJ as well, like the stuff in Japan. Maybe we could record us drawing, and we could have that as the visual background in like while somebody does DJing or something. And we have like a specific playlist and everything. Or we do yeah. Or we do like, it's just like, yeah, somebody could DJ. I would love to learn how to DJ. I want to learn how to DJ as well. Maybe I could DJ. Yeah, because we've called ourselves, in our little group chat, we've called ourselves Happy Hour because we all love alcohol and we're all happy to hang out. So I think that could be really, I think that could be fun. I think that could be fun. Yeah, I think that would be really fun too. I'd have to float around the idea. How quirky. How very quirky Chungus of her as us. The drunkies. The drunkards. Yeah, we could do that. I'll ask. I want to do something. I want to do something epic. So, and we all have themed drinks as well. I would love it if their drink was just like one big beer. And then mine could be like a spicy red Marge, and Viri can be like what, I don't know if there's a Midori themed drink. Yeah, I think that would be really fun. A comically huge beer, like the ones that you get at Yard House. I'm gonna float around the idea. I'm gonna try and see if there's interest. Instead of a VTuber maid cafe, it's a VTuber pub, like a VTuber bar. Because I know there's like places that you can rent out during offkai. Happy Hour, yeah, Happy Hour. That's what we called ourselves. Oh, well, I came up with the name. Let me just patent that. I came up with the name. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I could hold something like that instead. And we could get some really cool art for it as well, because we're all artists too. VTuber conference room. I think there's definitely demand for VTuber events that aren't just the usual. Yeah, it would be so funny if we just did like drinking and funny vids watch along in one big room. And just watching funny vids on this TV. React slop in one big room. Everybody sits on the floor and we're all gonna do react slop. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make this my reality. I'm gonna try and I'll give it like a cooling off period before I contact my one like guy that I know. But I'm gonna try and make that a reality. I just know one person. Also, Big N, don't you DJ? Would you like to DJ? Can you play gachi music for us, please? Can you do that for me? You love me, right? So yeah, I would like, this is your call, my man. She knows this one guy, but this guy knows a million guys. Yeah, basically, but I would like to give a cooling off period for the next offkai, until I start asking around, and I will fund double digits for this event. I want to make it happen. I want to make it happen. And then I can invite some other people as well, to do stuff. I think it would be cool. use that VTuber connection clout. I'll try. I do indeed DJ. See? This could happen. This could happen. We can make it work. We can do it. We can do it. So that's my idea for a off-Kai themed event. Happy Hour presents a everybody getting blasted. I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Pub maids. I'm trying to think of like another funny idea for an outfit. Like bartender is good. Bartender, like Valhalla. We can draw ourselves as that. That would be pretty good. Themed coasters and everything, like a hub collab, like in Japan. Wait, I'm thinking. I'm having thoughts. I think I could make it happen. I would want lots of people to come. We could sell stuff. There'd be coasters and everything. I think it would be pretty cool. Okay, maybe I will make it happen. The Gong Show, yeah. And there'll be games. I would love that to be games as well. I would love that to be games that you can play. Like a pub quiz, or maybe beer pong, or maybe and then whoever wins gets like a standee or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Wait, maybe I should actually do this. Darts, yeah, darts. A ball pit, pachinko. Somebody get some like NorCal guy to get the pachinko machine to the place. Instead of regular glasses, drinks served in a whole damn flagon. Oh my god, yeah, that would be really awesome. I think, guys, I think this could be a good idea. If you do that, I might actually have to go. Ooh. Oh yeah, okay. Well, Crablings, I'm probably gonna have to say goodbye now, because I'm getting really hungry. Sounds like an authentic experience. That's all I want to do is authentic experiences. I'll get some old heads to join as well, like Nyaru. Do you know Nyaru? She's epic. She truly brings like the Japanese idol event experience to the West, I feel. We can get some real, yeah, Nyaru is awesome. She's so cool. I think she's so cool. There's a lot of people out. Just people I think that are cool I would love to invite. Like people who bring us a very special experience to stuff. Because I watched some of like Yoro's she gave me her business card finally. Yay! We love to see it. We love to see it. I think I could have met her at Anime Expo last month. No, not last month. This month. You're the pub landlord. I am. Get out of me pub! I could be EastEnders with it as well. Get out me pub! I think that would be pretty epic. Okay. Coming to an end. Oh yeah, streams for the rest of the week. Good question, me. Streams for the rest of the week. Probably on Friday, I'm probably going to do like a special yapping stream. And then I think maybe Wednesday, maybe we could play a little bit of City Skylines 2, perhaps. Maybe we could play Nara does her best indeed. She's effortless, I feel. She's effortless to me. Choose a kite. Yeah. Maybe we could play Theme Hospital. Actually, I should probably play Theme Hospital. I keep saying that I'm going to play Theme Hospital. As for back to peak crab gaming, yeah, I can't just keep yapping. I have to do stuff too. Sounds great. Yay! Yeah, Theme Hospital stream this week. I have to draw myself as a doctor. I want to draw myself as like the Persona 5 doctor, and then I can do my thumbnail, and then I can upload it to Twitter. Did you play 2 Point Hospital by any chance, Connie? I do want to, but I'm just so attached to Theme Hospital that I don't want to play the new one. I'm just too attached. Okay. Alright, Karabalungs. I'll send you somewhere good. So yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea, doesn't it? I want to do more stuff like that. Especially with those two. I think they have... I think they're so funny, and I think there's a good potential there. Well, I'll try and make it happen. Let me send you guys somewhere. Who's streaming right now? Crab Raid, Crab Raid. You uninstalled it instantly? 2 Point Hospital? Then I'm scared. Customization. There it is. Add redirect. Thank you. No, thanks for dropping by. I'm glad that we got to catch up today. Who's streaming? Is anybody streaming? Anybody alive? Is anybody from V4 streaming? Anybody streaming? Any streams? Wait, my thing just went... Oh, there we go. I just went sad for a second. No, I didn't even try it. I was scared it wouldn't scratch the nostalgia itch. You just didn't get into it, I guess. Crab Raid, Crab Raid. Thank you for the stream, Canny. No problem. Chiaki? Chiaki streaming? Is... Ra-ra-ra? Ra-ra? Everybody's got upcoming streams. All I can see on my like recommended is Sarah. Of course, yeah. Thank you so much for coming to Offkai. It was a wonderful Offkai. I'm so happy I got to have an actual standee. I'm so happy. Chiaki's live. Okay. Thanks for stream. No worries, guys. Till the next time, I'll upload a thumbnail. I also would like to commission an actual schedule graphic as well, because my graphic design skills are much to be desired. So I would like to actually. Okay, I'm sending you guys to Chiaki. She's playing Resident Evil 3. Okay, goodbye everybody. Till next time. Stay crab, stay golden, stay crablings. Stay crabby. Goodbye. Otsu crab. Otsu crab. No, it's not my passion. In fact, it's my dispassion. Otsu crab, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye. Otsu crab. Otsu crab. Bye-bye. Bye.